Are back in the Facebook group. Ladies, let me tell you something. I'm going to be really calm right now because the voice that you're about to hear brings about a calm in your spirit. She is none other than the fear fighter herself, Miss Verlin Smith Randolph. Now, let me tell you, she has helped countless of women fight through fear. And she's going to tell her story, I'm sure. And we're going to get started. Miss Verlin, here you go.
Thank you so much, MJ. Good evening, everyone. As MJ said, I am Verlin Smith Randolph, the fear fighter, Rose of Audacity. And I help women to fight their fears, to fight their fears. There is such a thing. We don't have to suffer and hurt and be in darkness and be in so much pain alone because we weren't created for that. We weren't created for that. And God loves us so much, He doesn't want us to see that, to go through that. He doesn't want to see that. But I'm here to help you. And what this is about is the courage to bloom. Next slide, please. I think there was one before that. Thank you. Fight fear, gain courage. Are you one who has let fear keep you boxed in a corner? Do you know that your best life is around the corner? But something keeps you from getting there. Something keeps getting in the way of you going after it. Do you know what it is? Do you just chuck it off as a feeling? What is this thing that keeps holding you back? What is this thing that keeps getting in the way? What is this thing that keeps you from being promoted or even applying for the promotion? What is this thing? What is this thing that keeps you from being social? What is this thing that keeps you from just going out and stepping out and doing something for you? You know, that thing that keeps you, oh, I wish I could. I would if. Look at her. She's living the best life. I wish I could have that. That thing has a name, and it's called fear. Just a four-letter word, small in stature, but it packs a mighty blow. A mighty blow. If this is you, what if I offered you the opportunity to have the tools you needed to fight back? The chance to work with other women just like yourself so that you know that you are not alone as you go on a journey of self-discovery and working towards fighting your fear and gaining courage. Next slide, please. Who am I? I am Verlin Smith Randolph, the fear-fighting Rose of Audacity, the owner, creator, CEO at Rose of Audacity, and your courage color, Amazon #1 best-selling author, co-host of the BYOB Morning Show, and a dedicated member of Coach Danielle Winningham's Black Girl Profits. Next slide, please. My mission. Women hire me to help them to fight their fears and regain their power, courage, and self-esteem lost through life experiences. I'm known for supporting and inspiring women to remove the thorns of life that they have accumulated through pain, hurt, rejection, so that they may emerge into full bloom from adversity to audacity. Next slide, please. What is fear costing you? Well, let me share a little bit about what fear costs me. Fear almost cost me. Yep, Fear almost cost Verlyn herself. And it wasn't anything that I did, because I thought everybody loved hard like I love. I thought everybody was nice and sweet and kind like I am. But the world showed me late in life, not early on. I'm talking about 50, age 50. And not everybody's going to love like I love. Not everyone is going to receive the love that I give them. Not everyone is going to trust like I trust. Not everyone is going to forgive like I forgave. But when that thing fell, it fell hard. And it hurt me. And it devastated me. I didn't want to go out anymore, because I sunk down into this dark, cold, painful place because of what people said and what people did. They didn't care. They didn't care the cost that it cost me. They didn't care. So I know how it is, how you can cry, you can mask, and you can go to work, and you can go to school, and you can be on the PTA, and you can stand in front of church and speak in the choir and sing and do all of this. But you toe down on the inside. See, after a while, that mask begins to crackle. And all you do is you polish it up a little bit more. Lord, help me to get through this. I can't wait till church is over. I can't wait to leave work. Just help me to get home. Just help me to get home. Well, I can take off this mask. Well, I can remove this mask and release. See, it's hard. It's hard work. You go to work every day, yeah, but it's a harder job to mask up every day. Just like you suit up and you dress yourself up on the outside, but there's darkness on the inside. See, I know how it is. I've been there. It was so dark. One day I just found myself on my bathroom floor. It hurt so bad. And I heard God tell me before that, sweetheart, I'm going to have to hurt you. I'm going to have to break your heart. And he did it. He broke my heart. And that day I found myself on the bathroom floor, and I'm just crying, Lord, help me. Why? Why would they do this to me? Why would they treat me like this? As good as I've been to them. Why? They weren't deserving of my heart. And the word tells us, by all means, do what? Protect your heart. I didn't protect my heart. So with me not protecting my heart, it allowed the fears to come in. But I cried out to him, and I prayed, and I asked him to help me. But he, how can I say this? He brought me out. But he didn't bring me out before he peeled me back like the skin of an onion. And we all know how thin the skins of an onion is. And he pulled me out of that. And I vowed, Lord, if you bring me out, if you set me free of this darkness, if you set me free of this pain, I'll help somebody else. But although I say it cost me, I almost lost me, there's one thing I held on to. There's one thing I held on to. And that was that light. You know, that light that's down inside your belly? It's in there. It's in there under all the muckety muck. It's under all the lies we tell ourselves. It's under all the fears we tell ourselves. It's under all the garbage we carry around every day. That light is there. Even if it's just a little flicker, that's your ray of hope. That's your ray of hope, and you hold on to that. You hold on to it, and he'll bring you out. You never lose your hope. You never lose your faith. And he'll bring you out. That dark, cold, lonely place. He'll bring you out. He'll bring you out. So what has being afraid caused you in your life? You know, there's so many women that will not admit that they deal with fear. They won't admit it. But it'll cost you so much. And it's best to recognize what it is now, deal with it, and move on with your life. Will fear completely ever go away? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But when you recognize it for what it is, you can address that thing right away. You can address it right away. But you need the tools, the knowledge, and the strategies as to how to do that. Next slide, please. See, fear is tricky. Yeah, that's a tricky thing. Because it sneaks up on you. You don't know where it is, and it's riding shotgun with you free. I don't care where you go. It's riding with you free. It's on your left shoulder, it's on your right, it's on your back, it's on your front. It's riding with you. And we don't even know it. Because we don't recognize for what it is. When we all in that fear, we don't call that thing a thing. You know, we got to dress it up and be cute. You know, and walk around like we got it all together. I got my red bottoms. I got my bag. I have my Porsche. I got my everything. I got my house, white picket fence, 2.5 children, my man, money, vacation. But all of that can be taken away so quickly. And fear is like, ha ha, I got you. Because here it's come. Here it comes. And it will attach to you. You may not always recognize it as being fear or the impact on your ability to move forward to the next level once he sets in. But one thing, you see, fears are not your fault. They're not your fault. But once it's there, we hold on to it. Oh, I got fears like I got a new pair of shoes. Fear is tricky. Fear is tricky. It's just like seeds. Fear is just like seeds. Fear is planted in us by the people and the environment around us. Most often than not, it is the action of others that causes our fear to grow. Think about that. How people have spoken over you. Oh, you'll never do. Who she thinks she is? It's not going to work. What? She's doing what? Okay, well, we're going to sit back and we're going to watch. We're going to watch and see what happens. Don't let her know we're watching, though. But who she thinks she is? He don't want her. They not going to hire her. Yeah, she got that car, but they're going to come get it in 90 days once that stimmy gone. That's how they do. They speak over you. And then you internalize it. And that's how people plant seeds in us. And the environment that we're in. We don't want to leave from the circle because I don't want to offend them. I love them. They love me. But they make me feel bad. So how can they love me? They're always talking down. They talk down about the children. Who do I think I am? I could never be. Who does she think she is? She could never be. She could never do. She's bougie. You start to believe that. But you won't leave the environment because you don't want to hurt them. Remember your mask. Meanwhile, your fear is growing by the others' actions, other people's actions. Your fear is still growing. So what do you do now? Because see, you don't know that you're not a good gardener. See, we have to be gardeners over ourselves. Just like I said, we're supposed to protect our hearts. The word tells us we have to protect our heart. We have to be gardeners over our lives. We have to be good gardeners and work to remove the seeds of doubt and fear sown into us by others. Because see, fear, as we already know, will keep us from living life in full bloom. It's a tricky, tricky thing. A tricky thing. So sometimes, next slide, please, we have to learn how to take out the trash. And what I mean trash, I mean those negative thoughts. Because see, as I say, fear shows up different. It'll have you wanting to be perfect. Oh, I can do this. I have this. I have that. Oh, not my children, not my husband. Perfection. It'll have you, oh, well, I'll do it later. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll get to it. Procrastination. Well, I can't decide whether or not I want to take the trip or stay home, or I can't decide whether I want to apply for that job or just wait till next time. Indecision. Oh, what will they think if I were to do that? What would they think if I was promoted? What would they think if I did marry you? What would they think if I took an excursion for 90 days? We thinking about what other people think. Another fear. I could never do that. I could never do what she does. I could never write a book. I could never go live on Facebook. That dress wouldn't look right on me. The black dress with the red roses. That wouldn't look right on me. So I won't try. Self-doubt. Well, if I tried, I might fail. So I don't want to try. I don't want to do it because it won't work for me. I don't want to do it. I can't do it. Everyone else can, but I can't. That's not for me. That's for her. But what if I do get the promotion? And what if I get that corner office? And what if he does ask me to marry him? I don't know. I don't know. See, that's fear of success, and that's fear of failure. Am I making sense to anyone? See how fear just crept up? Oh, fear would live rent-free in your head if you allow it. Rent-free in your head if you allow it. But I need you to understand that you are special and the world needs you. So if you want it, anything you want, you can have. Anything you want to do, you can do. It's going to take mindset. It's going to take dedication. A whole lot of effort. It's going to take wise counsel. It's going to take tenacity. It's going to take forgetting what everybody else says. If it means separating yourself from your circle, then you do that. If it means separating yourself for a moment from your family, then you need to do that. But I'm here to tell you, with so many people in the world, it's easy to get caught up. It's easy to get caught up with not feeling as though you make a difference. But remember, with so many people in the world, God took the time to make you and to make you different. That's strong right there. He took the time to make you and to make you different. So there had to have been a reason why you're still here. Don't get caught up in what others are saying and doing. Instead, take the opportunity to make a difference in your life, and someone else's every day. Every day. Even one life impacted is enough to make a difference. It's enough to make a difference. And what we need to do is to be happy about taking small steps. See the victory in the small steps. You know, they talk about being in a box. You're in the box, can't get out the box. But you know, if we don't get in the box, we don't have to be concerned about getting out the box. See, that's fear. That's fear. I am so excited to have the opportunity to speak with you this evening, Coach Danielle. I love you and I appreciate you for everything. Because, see, I was in that dark space when I met Coach. I too thought, I can't afford coaching. What is a coach? I can't afford coaching. That's what I thought. That's what I was speaking over myself. I can't afford coaching. I'm not giving that lady my money. I don't know her. That's what I said. And everybody know I'm transparent. What is coaching? But it was something about her. When I first heard her voice, I was like, who is this lady hollering at me on my cell phone? Now, remember, I was already in that dark place. So I really didn't need to hear anybody screaming and hollering. But at that time, I didn't realize that was her passion. That wasn't her just screaming and hollering. That was her passion. And if that's what it took to get my attention, Coach, I thank you. Thank you. And I didn't have the money. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just knew I needed help. I just needed help. And your help doesn't always come like you may perceive it to be. It's not going to be packaged in this beautiful box, big red bow, and you untie it. No, it may not come like that. And that's how we miss our opportunities. That's how we miss so many blessings. Because it doesn't appear in the form in which we think it should come. But she was there. She was there for me. And I remember she told me that my asker was broke. And I'm like, what are you talking about, my asker? So still I'm not trusting her, but she took a call with me. And I didn't ask for the help. I didn't ask for what I needed. But to be honest, I didn't know what I needed. Some of you may be able to relate to that. I didn't know what I need. I just needed help. Whatever the help was, I didn't know, but I needed help. And here I am today. Here I am today because, see, I really wasn't believing that it could happen for me at the time. But oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby, I'm here today. And I'm grateful. And I'm grateful. She has taught me, and she's about ready to throw me out the nest, but I refuse to fly away. But I know I'm going to have to do so. But I would like to speak with you. Schedule a call with me. Next slide, please. If there's another, I don't know. Let's have a conversation and talk about the fears. Let's talk about it. I now have a courage color system. It belongs to me. It's an array of roses. And each rose represents a particular fear. And once you conquer one rose, you move on to the next. And by the end, when you collect all 7 roses, you will have a sweet bouquet a sweet bouquet. So I would like you to go to bit.ly/fear no more and schedule a call with me. And let's talk about these fears. I have a mentorship, a junior mentorship, a membership, affiliates, and volunteers. Let's work together. I even have a coaching certification program where you can become a certified fear fighting coach and help women to regain their fears and their confidence. You can do that too. Just like I said, I believe God has given us all an ideal purpose. Don't waste your purpose. Walk in it. Whatever it is. If it's flying jets, walk in it. Fly the jets. If it's daycare, do the daycare. If it's opening an auto body shop, open your auto body shop. You can do that. Don't let fear keep you held back. Because see, once you get stagnant, it's hard to move. It's hard to move. So don't allow that to happen to you. Again, feel free to give me a call at bit.ly/fear no more 2021 and just say, fear, get behind me. And from this evening on, move forward. Because if you don't believe in you, I believe in you, just like Coach believed in me. And someone else will come along where you can believe in them, and that thing will continue to go on. I thank you so much for listening. I thank you for your time. And again, please feel free to schedule a call with me at bit.ly fear no more 2021. Thank you.
The word has been preached. Fear no more.
Pass the collection plate.
Y'all, Berlin,
I told you all. I told.
Cash App.
That's right, Berlin. Go, girl.
Hey, I had to bring her in very calm. Berlin is so calm.
She is.
So let me tell you, whatever storm you're in, she's gonna bring you out. She is the most calm moving spirit that I've seen in a long time. And she means business. And let me tell you, we have some ladies in the Zoom room right now that can attest to her bringing them out of their fears. And one of them is my BFF, Miss Ola. I love you, Miss Ola. So, ladies, we have any questions? Facebook, um, YouTube, in the Zoom room. Dr. Nikki says she's calm. I'm so calm right now. Well, ladies, you chop it up. I'm gonna take a really quick break. Check out the questions for Miss Furley, and I'll be right back.
Well, I'll tell you what, I just love to hear her speak. She just like commands the floor because she serves that it's like she serves what she's committed to every time she opens her mouth. And it just blesses me every time. I love to hear her speak. And I'm always trying to encourage her to come on live with me. Because she seems like she's not afraid at all, when she begins to speak. And sometimes in our meeting, she says the word to end the meeting, and it just gives us a whole new just thought pattern, once she finishes. I really, really was blessed by that word.
Absolutely. We don't have any questions in here, but we do have some accolades for you, Verlin. Dr. Nikki says your presentation was fire. She has seen you blossom into a rose. She remembers you all's conversation in the breakout group and live stream university. I'm so proud of you, Queen. Desra says, love it. You helped me to blossom. I said it's happening for you right in front of your eyes.
Thank you.
Let me see. Desiree was saying, don't let fear stop you or hold you back. Verlin, that presentation was fire.
Thank you, darling.
You
You
better
know
go
the
and drop,
enemy will try to get in your way.
better go and drop that cash app, girl. Pass that plate.
Thank you, ladies, so much.
I think that you have really given the folks something to think about and to examine, to examine where they are. And is fear, are the excuses that they're using or have, really it's just fear.
It's fear.
And you're making them to look at that, to lift up that rug and to look at that.
It's fear.
So excellent, excellent, excellent. Now we have another young lady who's coming into the room that will be presenting tonight. We are going to step away for a moment to give you all a chance to get you something to drink, maybe a little snacky snack, or your favorite beverage. And we will be back. What is it? 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Oh.
Thank you, ladies.